Welcome to Dreaded Dreams TV. Embark on eerie adventures with ghosts in Quiet Hall. Subscribe, hit the like button, and join us as we explore a realm where spirits beckon and mysterious tales unfold. Get ready for another worldly journey that awaits you. As the cold set in over the quiet town, and the funeral home exuded an eerie calm as I continued my work in the embalming room. The stark reality of the room mirrored the scenes we often see in cop shows. Cold, utilitarian, with puke green tiles on the walls and floor, illuminated by harsh fluorescent lighting. The space was divided by a row of freezers on one side and an office area on the other. In the middle, the metal table stood like a silent witness to the somber rituals of death. My only companions that night were the echoes of Christmas music from an ancient transistor radio and the snow-covered window that separated me from the world outside. The room held an unsettling stillness, a reminder that death doesn't take a holiday, even on Christmas. It happened to be my birthday too, but there was no time for celebration. Donned in a jaunty Santa hat, I added a touch of festive irony to the morbid atmosphere, engrossed in my task of draining Mr. Harrison's blood. The familiar tune of Winter Wonderland playing softly, a sudden crash shattered the silence. Startled, I jumped, inadvertently dislodging the nozzle from Mr. Harrison's abdomen, creating a macabre mess on the floor. As I began the cleanup, the realization struck me. A loud noise had pierced the empty building. Listening intently for signs of intrusion, the funeral home's less-than-ideal neighborhood raised the specter of a potential break-in. Gripping the mop like a makeshift club, I hesitated to confront the intruder verbally, my senses heightened by the shadows cast in the dimly lit room. The shadow passed by, leaving a soft scraping sound like footsteps in its wake. My heart raced, the light through the door flickering, indicating a presence passing by. The rear door clunked open and closed, prompting me to abandon the mop and cautiously approach. Flinging the door open, a gust of cold, wet snow greeted me, along with the sight of a dark figure shuffling away into the trees. Confronting the elusive intruder proved futile as they vanished, leaving behind smeared footprints indicative of a broken foot being dragged. I locked the door, conceding to my own cowardice, and proceeded to check the showroom for missing items. To my relief, everything remained intact. Entering the next room, I was met with a disheartening sight. A sleek pine casket lay on the floor, its hinges snapped. The gravity of the situation intensified when I realized Mr. Anderson, who had succumbed to a brain aneurysm, was missing. An exhaustive search yielded no results. Even the footprints outside were obliterated by the falling snow. Defeated, I retreated to the office to inform my boss, and later, the police took my statement. Their theory, dismissing it as a sick joke, offered little comfort. But my instincts, fueled by a dark intuition, whispered a different narrative. As the days passed, a sense of unease lingered in the air. The funeral home, once a sanctuary of finality, now seemed a canvas for inexplicable events. Late at night, when the world was wrapped in an unsettling quiet, strange occurrences continued. Footsteps echoed through the empty hallways, and distant whispers seemed to dance on the edge of perception. Haunted by these inexplicable events, I found myself drawn deeper into the mystery. The shadows in the corners of the embalming room seemed to move on their own, and the hum of the fluorescent lights took on an otherworldly quality. Each night brought new anomalies, blurring the line between the rationale and the supernatural. The enigma reached its peak on another cold, silent night. The radio crackled to life on its own, playing Winter Wonderland at an almost mocking volume. As I approached the metal table where Mr. Harrison had once laid, a faint, ghostly figure emerged. The unmistakable form of Mr. Anderson. His eyes held a spectral sadness, and with a silent gesture, he beckoned me to follow. Compelled by an inexplicable force, I ventured into the viewing room, where an ethereal scene unfolded. The broken casket was whole again, and Mr. Anderson sat in his usual chair, facing the Christmas tree. The room, now bathed in an otherworldly glow, seemed frozen in time, a spectral tableau of a family's last Christmas together. The revelation was both chilling and strangely comforting. Mr. Anderson, bound by a love that transcended the veil of death, orchestrated this surreal reunion with his family. The police's dismissal as a sick joke fell away, replaced by a deeper understanding of the inexplicable events that had unfolded. As the days turned into weeks, the funeral home became a nexus of the extraordinary. The whispers and footsteps continued a spectral echo of a Christmas that defied the boundaries between the living and the departed. And in the quiet of those haunted nights, I became a reluctant witness to a story that went beyond the confines of the embalming room. A story of love, loss, and a Christmas that eternally lingered in the realm between worlds. Thanks for joining our eerie journey through Ghosts in Quiet Hall on Dreaded Dreams TV. If you enjoyed the spine-tingling tales, comment, subscribe, and hit the like button. Stay tuned for more haunted adventures. Until next time, may your dreams be chilling. Thanks for watching!